Hey, I'm Cynthia Baker, and I'm a mindset coach. And today we're going to talk about 4 things to do to get the results that you want. And I'm going to do a quick recap from a video that I did a while back about principle 1 or reason number 1 about why I think people stay stuck. And then we're going to jump into reason number 2 of why I think people stay stuck and 4 things that you can do to get the results that you want. So, reason number 1 of why I think people stay stuck is rooted in this statistic that we have about 10 to 60,000 thoughts per day. I know that's unbelievable. 10 to 60,000 thoughts a day. And here are the other 2 crazy statistics that 85% of those thoughts are negative. I mean, that's shocking. 85% are negative, and even more shocking, 90% of those thoughts are the same. Now I want that to sit with you for a second. You have 10 to 60,000 thoughts a day. 85% of those are negative, and 90% of those are the same. So, reason number 1 about why I think people stay stuck is because they don't know the thoughts that are going on underneath in your brain that are driving your beliefs and your feelings and your actions, and then finally the results. You just think, I'm stuck. I can't figure out how to get out of this. And the reality is that part of the reason you're stuck is because you've got all these thoughts underneath, and you've got to know what they are in order to deal with it. Okay, so that's my recap. You can go back and watch the videos if you'd like. Okay, so reason number 2 why I think people stay stuck is that I think people stay stuck because they don't actually, number 1, what we just talked about, but number 2, they don't rewire to a new thought or thoughts. They don't do the work to create a new school of thoughts for their brain to camp on. And so when you try to make a change and you add, oh no, I want to think about it this way, these old schools of thought interrupt the new. And if you don't have a bank of thinking and believing to fall back on, you slip right back where you were into the old thoughts, feelings, actions, and then finally the results. You've got to create what in the science world is known as a new neural pathway in order for your brain to fall into. It's sort of, as one of my coaching trainers, Jane Gardner, said, it's like a sledding. You're sledding down a hill of snow, and it creates this rut, and you've got ruts in your brain just like that, and you've got to create new ruts. And the way to do that is by digging out a new way of thinking and having a whole narrative around that. Okay, and so that's reason number 2 why I think people stay stuck. And so principle number 2 from my coaching curriculum is your freedom depends on your focus. Your freedom depends on your focus. Okay, what does that mean? This solution is to build and develop a new way of thinking for your brain to focus on. In other words, build out a new rut to sled down the mountain on. You've got to build it out.